Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
Yay, the white man.
Hey, bro.
Huh?
Let me ask you a question, man. Why you ain't change clothes, bro?
Let me ask you a question. Every time you see me, you gotta ask me a question like you 50 Cent asking people 21 questions.
But, bro, you gotta have some hygiene.
Let me
man.
ask you, did you take a bath last night?
Of course, and that's what I'm telling you, man. You gotta have some hygiene,
Well,
man.
congratulations, because I'm homeless and now I have the luxury to take a bath every night and wash clothes like that. So be grateful for what you got and stop always talking about people and stuff. That's what's wrong with people. They always talking about people instead of trying to help them and stuff. Just thank God that you able to take a bath and change your clothes every night. I might have them on the next day and the next day and the next day. That's between me and God. You worry about yourself. Any more questions?
You good,
Oh,
bro.
all right, that one I thought. Have a blessed day.
If you're tired of being censored on social media, join 60s.net. It's black owned, black operated, and black moderated, and we make sure it stays a safe space for us to talk about all things black culture. We also got some cool gear like the FDM cotton crew neck, the Fearless Ancestors tee, hats, and more. Check us out at 60s.net.
Hey girl, why are you so sad?
I just got banned from Twitter again.
Should have been on 60s.net. Ah.
Tick faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick dastardly, a Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix faster. And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords. And they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
All right. We are here once again. Turn it down. We are here once again on the Beatzillapdx official show. I am your host, Beatzillapdx officially. And this is our 1,000 subscriber episode broadcast celebration, if you will. We are celebrating this right here. We have made a milestone on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank everyone for having been a part of making this happen. Thank you who have got us to 1,000 subscribers. And as you know, we will continue to grow together on this platform as we move in this space of empowerment. So yes, this is a great thing. I am enjoying the day. I woke up this way and was like, oh hey, look, we have finally crossed over the threshold. So thank you. You know, y'all don't know. It's been a minute, and actually not so long. I guess what 2 years on this particular broadcast. So, thank you, everyone who has been here, especially those of you from the beginning. So tonight, this is about us. Everybody who has been here from the beginning, and the new people who are here. We're just gonna chop it up tonight. That's what this is about. I know there are people out there that say, hey, why aren't you talking about this? Why aren't you talking about that? Well, at the same time, every now and then we should be able to enjoy some of the individual things that we have been able to accomplish. Just like my brother Torian Rain Reloaded. I see him in the chat. He has passed a really, 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 really huge milestone, which is 50,000 subscribers. And that is 50,000 subscribers talking pro-Black content. You understand what I'm talking about, family? So this is how we going to do on this. Oh, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Professor Black Truth, over 100,000 subscribers. Pro-Black content. My other brothers, over 2000 and close to 2000 and climbing. Truth be told, I think I'm the last one of this ilk to even cross 1,000. So with that being said, this is how we are doing this evening. So I'll be doing like Mr. Rogers, and I'll be swapping those out for these. So this is how we rocking this evening, family. It is a celebration of new black media. If you do not understand, so it's not just about myself and this 1,000, but it is about all of the voices of new black media, which have absolutely brought in a new era of understanding to the masses. One of them being no tangibles, no vote. And so, again, thank you to everyone who has been supporting myself, this channel. We gotta do it how we need to here. So we're gonna rock, and of course we're gonna do it the Beatzillapdx official way, and we're gonna play some music. So let's. But first, let's do how we do here and get into the chat. Who do we have in the chat? I see y'all already getting started over here. We see Miss Phoenix 99, Capricornus, Black First, Judah Queen, Aeon Mayat Bay. Hey, congratulations. Thank you so much. Soul Mont, the artist formerly known as Esmont. Congrats. Thank you so much. Aboriginal Woman, congrats. Thank you. Thomas Gillette, congratulations, peace, blessings, reparations now. And yes. Dark-skinned brother, Shalom Beatzilla, my warrior brother. Absolutely. Capricornus, congratulations. Capricornus says they tried to kick me off the live. Really? Oh, wow. J. Roy Fight or Feedy? What's up? What's going on, brother? Let's see. Brandon Cruz sings. Hey, yo, what's going on? One Who Cares, welcome. And congratulations. And also peace to everyone. Torian Rain Reloaded, congrats. Also, congrats to you, my brother, of course. Black First to the chat, of course, from Torian Rain Reloaded. Let's see. Nikki the God, chief moderator in the house. Congratulations on the 1K. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Let's see. Brandon Cushing said yes. Yeah, hat. Yeah. The hat and the glass. We got to do it for the celebration for the squad. The squad of voices. Let's see. Esmont. Where's the super chat icon? It's coming. It's on its way. We are they're gonna slow play my super chat. You already know. Buzzer Cam, welcome. Congratulations on your 1K subbies. Thank you so much. You already know. And thank you, Nikki the guy. Done already put the chat in there. Let's see. Who is that? Tanya Zion, thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much. Peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on you. Cynthia Newman, congrats on your 1,000 subs. Awesome job. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Kid Gravity Beyond, Beatzilla wore that hat all day. No, I ain't. I just put this on. I just decided to put it on too. I was like, actually, I had my hair put up. It's like, let's just do something different. Last minute adjustments. Desmond Work, Shalom, what's going on, brother? Lady Ifa, Black First family, congratulations. Let's see. Okay, so I think that's everybody so far. And thanks everyone who is like, hit me on the channel and has said congratulations. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Like film, animation, art, Black First, Phantom Beats. Wonderful job on the 1K subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. One who cares said congratulations on your accomplishments. Thank you. And this is one of the places of an accomplishment. So, but this is one that I can, I guess, solely share and share with y'all that have been here on this broadcast and helping this channel grow. Silent D says, Shalom and Black First Royal Fam, congrats King Beatzillapdx on the 1K subs. Yes, indeed. Film, animation, art, congratulations. Yes, indeed. So again, tonight, this is just kind of celebrating the family. This will be probably one of the last broadcasts that I'll be able to play music unaffiliated with me. Deneen Soul, welcome. However, all the music I will be playing tonight is affiliated with me. So, when I get those copyright notices, it's funny because, you actually still have to kind of pay me, but whatever. It's amazing. But that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So let's see where we're going first. Where's it at? There we are. All right. Yes, indeed. David Boyd, congratulations. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that has been hanging out with this channel for the last 2 years, especially, throughout all of the transitions that everyone has experienced. This is something that, it's not easily done because it's not done on, I guess you can say, a clickbait or entertainer. Like, hey, look at this. This will grab your attention. Like, come over here and look at this. It hasn't been that, and I'm kind of glad that it hasn't. Which of course, I think at this point, with the way the YouTube algorithm works, you'll probably see me pop up a little more recommended than before. You know how that goes. Oh, Yella Arquette, congratulations. Thank you so much. So, so this one first, starting off the evening. This one here is for the family and for all of the Black First, the people who know that this was in your heart to speak. This was in your heart to live. This was in your heart to fight for and say. This song goes out to you.
I think we need to talk about some things are going on in my community, yeah. Ooh, now back in the days, the nigga got touched up when he done fucked up, and it was all good in the hood. You had to earn your respect now. But nowadays, you got bands over here, stands over here, hands over there. That's why I'm down to just a few homies. This is for my real ones. This was for my real ones, yeah. This is for my real ones. This is live, baby, and all the way. This is for my real ones. This is for my real ones. don't feel none. Hate all you want, I guarantee that money still come. Big papa to these children. I've been on these meal runs. You should be giving thanks. Pilgrims, come and catch a wave now. You rather catch a case. I'd rather you catch a fade than catch a bullet to the face. Better man up. We come to get down. This ain't no stand up. Respect due. I come forward now. Fuck what your plan was. It's LA, VA. Still in PDX, but they better relay. I'm coming for them checks. Need a whole lot of commas for my people. That's my set. My circle small as your threats. Every dot I got, I connect. I'm a thoroughbred. Laced up to the world end. All my niggas riding, tearing shit up like a whirlwind. Then my day ones, literally, same ones. Two things to remember, who you got and where you came from. This is for my day one. Always ready to ride. This is for my
All right. Yes, yes, yes. That was for the day ones. Not to be confused with those people who would like to come and hang on. Like the people that this brother right here is talking about.
I would not limit our employment demands to Negroes. I would include Puerto Ricans and other minorities throughout our country, which have been similarly discriminated against, though not for so long a period of time as Negroes.
Puerto Ricans weren't enslaved. Yeah, this is a problem that stems from slavery. And this compensation, yes, sir, this compensation is coming to people who were enslaved by the white man for 400 years. The Puerto Ricans don't even fit into this picture.
Well, they do fit into it.
No,
they do fit into it.
The problem is the Negro problem. They're not lynching Puerto Ricans.
If a dark-skinned Puerto Rican went down to Mississippi, he probably would be lynched too.
Spanish, he wouldn't be lynched.
No, they don't.
It's the Negro here, and as long as he can speak Spanish or some other language, or if he ties his head up with a turban or something, he can go anywhere in Mississippi or in your home that he desires.
You're not aware of the fact, are you, that African students have been arrested in our demonstrations in the South?
When they
speak French.
When they have been mistaken for the so-called Negro in America, they've been arrested.
What I'm saying is that
shout out to BET. See, here's another thing. With this with this again milestone, with this particular broadcast channel, crossing over into the realm of the 1,000 subscriber land and plus, which that's low, but we understand when it comes down to these algorithms and whatnot, you will not even register until you have 1,000 subscribers. And so, to that regard, in this lane, well, look at how the progression has happened over the course of the last couple of days. And think of this, family. I was saying I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. I literally did that. We got to 1,000 subscribers here on this broadcast by the first day of fall. So yeah, literally the end of summer. So starting fall is when we hit 1K right here, and for those who think, I don't know what they be thinking about my hair, but whatever. Yes, we were able to pull that off. Thank you, everyone. Robin Cooper. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, we are going to, we're going to chill and enjoy the evening and enjoy some music. Also talk about this, and I might take some calls here just to hear from the family, because I have not got a chance to, hear from the family in a minute. We had Silent D call in last broadcast, but tonight, yeah, I have some questions. I just, from going, for those of you especially who have been down with this broadcast from the jump for 2 years, what would be some of the, takeaways from this particular channel, and what would you like to see from this channel? So those would be my questions, family. So when I open up the lines, that's the question of the evening, and you can share, what effect this channel has had on you. So this will be I'll be anxious. Well, I'm anxious. Now I am anxious to hear what you guys have to say. So let's see. It's been a minute since I think I hit you with this. So since we are doing music and we are doing the positive thing, and again, YouTube, I have permission. Again, repeat, I have permission. Also, would be permission by way of the others and myself on all the music I'm playing this evening. So if BTS makes another claim, please let me know, because we need to work that out. Nonetheless, shout out to my sister Arietta Ward. This song, y'all know this song. This is called The One.
This is a gentle reminder of all the things you can do. Only you can shine your hue. Some people tell you what they want you to hear. When they do, it comes through very loud and clear. You have a vision mission in the eye of your mind. As the sage saying goes, seek and nine shall find. Don't allow unsavory thoughts in your head. Fill it with these fabulous ones instead. Winner, done, joy, promise, triumphant glee. This is what I say to thee. Remember, when you walk in your own special gate, you're gonna have the ones they're gonna hate. Look up to the sky and know you shine like the sun. When it gets too busy, just know you can always come back to the one. Come back to the source, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Your mind is sound, thoughts are valid, they do matter. Know your truth, the truth within. Your heart will never shatter. Hold your head up high. Be confident as you climb your ladder. Remember, Sing, sing.
Walk in your power.
Hey.
Blessings will continue to shower you.
To shower you.
As long as you shine your light.
Go on and walk.
Walk in your power.
Yeah, yeah.
Blessings will continue to shower you.
Shower you.
As long as you shine
Come
your
on and walk in your
Walk
power.
in your power. Blessings will continue to shower you. As long as you
Talk about the blessings that will shower.
blessings will continue to shower you. As long as
Only you.
walk in your power, blessings will continue to shower you. As long as you shine your
Only you can shine it bright.
blessings will continue to shower you. Walk in your power, blessings will continue
Come on and shine it.
Walk in your power, blessings will continue to shower you. As long as you shine your view, yeah.
All right. Yes, indeed. Shout out to my sister Arietta Ward, Miss Etta. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So something that's going on with this whole Georgia race is they are going to start blaming black men for Stacey Abrams losing. One of the reasons why is because I think that they were going to try to use the momentum of the woman king to promote all the black women, or, well, not just black women, but women of color who were looking to further their careers in November. I think this was more or less a push to make sure that these people got into position with because understand what movies do to the weak-minded. That whole representation thing, yeah, that representation thing is cool in certain elements, but when it can also be used as a weapon. I believe this was going to be used as a black women, because they're already doing the black women, black women, black women. They were all there was a whole ready-made campaign. That's why they told me black men, y'all just coming out ruining things for folks and just stopping progress. No, we are stopping things that have nothing to do with our progress. Because let's remember what the brother said about what these people who you are putting up on us already know and understand when they come here.
True story. I get put over by a police officer. He already come up his hand, hand on the gun and everything like that. And he's like, license and registration. I'm like, all right. I give him my ID. But no bullshit. He reads my letter. He said, oh, you're Haitian. I said, yeah. He said, oh, okay. His demeanor literally dropped. His defense dropped. If he thought I was African American, how he would have treated me? White people know to treat other continents and Caribbean people better than they treat African Americans. They will do that shit.
He's telling you that white people know, PC people know to treat them differently. You don't think that's something to kind of maybe put some value and understanding in? Kathy B, congratulations, Beatzilla. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I also see something else that is that's trending Lizzo sparkles in a thigh-high slit skirt for tour promo teaser. But Abercrombie and Fitch had to pull their little advertisement down. All right. Okay. All right. Got it. Here's another little tasty tidbit. Another piece of quick, brief news brief. Just to read you this headline: Americans, and this is from the New York Post, by the way. Americans have lost $4.2 thousand in income under Biden, says study. My brother, Black Alpha Network in the house. Congratulations, my brother. Yes, indeed. So, man, family, Americans have lost 4,000. So I'm assuming that must be like per month. You're losing this type of income, which is, I guess that would have to be a month. Americans have lost 4.2 thousand in income under Biden, says study. So per month, per your own. So we were saying this when Roland Martin was telling everybody that voting with your wallet was stupid. $4.2 thousand turnaround in a month is nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to. You think that your community doesn't have anything better to do with that type of dollar figure than to worry about the words that come out of Trump's mouth towards people that aren't even citizens of this country? Not that I'm caping for Trump. I'm caping for ourselves and common sense and logic. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me this makes sense. It doesn't. It does not at all. But whatever. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, all the other thing, they're already starting to blame black men for the woman king absolutely horribly sucking. And you know, it's so funny. I seen it. The movie, I was so inspired. It was so heartwarming. I gotta go see it again because it just made me feel so empowered. Oh my goodness. In the meantime, when you see all of us that you know posting up and down when you see our posts, some of y'all have muted our posts. Some of you, the only reason why you even seen our post in your feed to comment is because you saw the Woman King hashtag. Not because you actually saw my page in your feed. You have to just know the type. So let me come over here and tell you how I feel. I think that you people are just misjudging the movie without actually giving it a chance. Hey, I didn't go see Brokeback Mountain. I'm pretty certain I wouldn't like it. I had my wife, this is back when we were dating, had free tickets to this movie called The Red Corner. It's a Richard Gere movie. It's a Richard Gere? You want me to go see a Richard Gere movie? All right. So, you do the, this is what you want to go see thing. That was like, she's like, oh, okay. This is the last, if you want to go any movie with me from here on out, you will not be picking it. If you ever take this man to a movie full of white folk, Asian folks with no black people in it, and thought that I was going to enjoy it, you ain't picking no more movies. Miss Lady just popped in to say congratulations. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But that movie, Red Corner, was horrible. there was a consistent line. Confess your crime. Let's see. So where is this other video? Oh, and you know, this thing going on in LA was but today there was, so the hearing in LA was today, which is kind of ironic that the Revolt Summit is exactly the same time. I mean, but hey, you know, what do I know? You know, if one could say, you know, hey, there's one person that we need to make sure we do not have in California at this particular time. You know, this is just, I look at things like that. And did y'all see the the receipt of the Woman King? I'm trying, who posted this? ADOS Warrior posted that and this is a Saturday night. The ticket is $18.49. The savings on the ticket is $13.49. Total being $5. And then they're going to say, well, black men didn't come out and support this. Dark-skinned brother said the LGBTQ queen is more like, you know. Well, no, I wouldn't even say that. I would say the agenda queen. Because, like, so when you see things like this, look at all the other things that are going on on exactly the same time. And then kind of give you I guess kind of a view of what you're really, really, truly looking at. Oh, and again, you know, y'all know BET took their stuff down. Did anyone in my chat actually see the BET Awards or Hip Hop Awards? Because I didn't. Did anybody watch it? Like, no judgment or shade if you did, so don't feel like, you know, y'all gonna get on my top if I did. No, did anybody see it to let, you know, just to let the family know what was cracking? So I said, nope. Chicory, Caitlin, 2 stars. Chicory. That's like that coffee like stuff. Chicory. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this here. Hopefully I can. Bear with me 1 second. Let's see if this works. There we go. So obviously we have gained the attention of the Democrats once again. And because again, this time this isn't just like voices in the wind. Now you actually have to deal with a solid wall of voices saying the same thing. And then after that, you have another multitude of voices saying the same thing. No tangibles, no vote. Not, oh, well, we's just going to do this and we should do this. And no, we shouldn't. Let's see, is this it? So let's go back. Let's give a refresher.
I'm not always going to only talk about what we can do for black people.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
But this is you, though.
We are one of the fastest growing states in the country, and a lot of that growth is driven by the Latino population. We know that the Latino community is incredibly diverse, but that also means that its contributions are diverse. And whether it's through small businesses or through agriculture, through education. I know that Georgia is getting stronger, it is getting more vibrant, and we're able to do so much more for one another. We need a governor who's willing to fight for all of Georgia. You cannot fight for community you don't see and refuse to serve. And my mission is to be one Georgia. And that means standing with the Latino community and that we get the future we all deserve.
Stacey es la mejor candidata para ganar y es la que va a ganar.
Gracias.
You know what makes it so bad about that is that she's literally doing that under the plan for black men, the black men agenda. This is what so she'll go and tell them what she's getting for them using the black men agenda plan. I mean, family, you understand how wicked that is? Stacey Abrams is not cool. She absolutely hates black people. So you're going to say, hey, black men, we're going to have a black male agenda, and this is my agenda for black men. Okay. We're going to have an agenda for black men that involves minority businesses, that has all of this vague talking points. Guess who the people she was talking vague for? That video I just played. So that's just the Democratic line. That there's nothing different there. Y'all understand? Like there's nothing different. What she's doing is trying to come around a different way and say, well, hey, and this isn't this, this isn't that. By the way, family, and I wish I would have had the audio ready for today. Did anyone see Jane Elliott on Roland Martin? I'm going to have to do a video on that alone and break that down. Roland is talking about white supremacy and race relations and how race is looked at from the black community. He goes and gets Jane Elliott. And what as you listen to what Jane Elliott is talking about, keep in mind, Jane Elliott says she was spawned by the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. So let that sink in. You have Bayard Rustin that was right there also. These people could possibly be looked at as plants or replacement plants for the truth. Because this woman who was talked about, and here's another thing. When I start hearing about white males fear genetic annihilation, and then you do not mention Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, but you're promoting Jane Elliott, that tells me a ton. That tells me a ton. So at the same time, people are like, well, hey, why ain't the black man voting for Stacey Abrams? Why ain't the black man into Stacey Abrams? This is why.
I'm not always going to only talk about what we can do for black people.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
So, it's a shameful situation. It's a shameful situation. Said weird. I'll say weird, but look at also the other stuff that they push.
And we forget that it's okay to take the cape off.
There's a deep disdain for your own to say something like that. But at the same time, we are in the midst of all of these people who have never felt differently than how their predecessors felt. Like this.
The children into it any more than we have to. We're doing it for the children, but I don't feel that they are old enough to understand the problem as it is.
Do you think a Negro family moving here will affect the community as a whole?
Definitely.
In what way?
I think that, well, the property values will immediately go down if they are allowed to move in here in any number.
And what of the dream of middle-class respectability? If a Negro family can afford what you can afford, how do you justify your feeling of superiority? What other objections?
That part was very important. How can you justify your feelings of superiority by way of monetary or physical acquirement? Who does that sound like? Superficial, vain. Who does that sound like? What does that sound like? But yeah, that was very important. How can they, if black folks have the same things that they have, how can they justify their feelings of superiority? So it almost begs to say that you wanted to go out of your way to figure out how to clean up white people's image in this situation. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Well, and with that being said, we know that leopards do not change its stripe or spots. So we need every last one of y'all to wake up.
We've been sleeping too long. We've been sleeping too long. Wake up, 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 wake up. 'Cause we've been sleeping too long. We've been sleeping too long. Assalamu alaikum, man. Peace go with your brother, man. Inhale that cake to keep the peace, man. To keep the peace, man. It's funny when you're looking at your brother, man. And he acting like the mothers, man. Because I'm from the country, man. I can tell the difference, man. We see the world differently. Before them skinnies and them yoga pants, we had them southern girls with them fat bottoms. I grew up with a whole bunch of Mexicans, and we was way back some niggas before Trump, man, Trump, man. And I ain't talking immigrants, I'm talking about U.S. citizens, being killed by U.S. citizens. America, that's where we live. Wake up, 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 wake up. 'Cause we've been sleeping too long. We've been sleeping too long. Wake up, 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 wake up. 'Cause we've been sleeping too long. We've been sleeping too long.
Wrote a letter to the president, he tweeted in response. Forget about your residence, your daddy and your mom. Sitting in the synagogue and burning a Quran. Another psychedelic, no, another Vietnam. I'm thinking I don't want to get another job, and I don't want to get another boss. And we don't want to take another loss. Everybody want to floss, they don't want to pay the cost. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up in the morning feeling light. Solar rays eliminate the night. Polar sip eliminate my fights. No comparison to Christ, but I'm trying to get it right. I've been thinking they can never seen a dead man incriminate a popo and tell him he deserve it, he invisible and loco. Playing with our minds, but they never take our soul though. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, like the song go.
Wake up, 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 wake up. 'Cause we've been sleeping too long. We've been sleeping too long. Wake up, 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 wake up. 'Cause we've been sleeping too long. We've been sleeping too long.
All right. So, real quick, let me get this up here. We have these individuals who always talk about division. We are not about division. We are about empowerment. So if there's someone who can come around us that can invoke a spirit outside of our empowerment, but has melanin, but chooses to identify as something else, leave them be. But I will say this: you need to learn how to identify that type of behavior. And yeah, here's one.
Or identify the Dominican identity and the whole I know black guy Dominican. I will be speaking for myself, and I'm just sharing my thoughts. Personally, the reason why I will never identify with race as a concept is because it's literally not my colonial trauma. Race is a social construct that literally was created within the United States. It is a United States colonial trauma that you can still see very much in effect today. In the United States, there is no one singular culture. Everything is segregated by race or ethnicity. There is no such thing as a nationalist culture or a nationalist pride unless you're a Republican. How the hell am I supposed to relate to that as a Dominican when my ancestors literally did not go through that, when I was not raised through that? Me identifying with your social issues is equivalent of me going to the therapist, and because you have bipolar disorder, me saying, hey, so my cousin has bipolar disorder and XYZ, so that means I must have the same thing because we're cousins, so we're like the same person or something. It literally makes no sense. This right here is my colonial trauma, the caste system. This is the basis of colorism and anti-blackness within the Dominican community, because unlike the British colonizers, the Spanish wanted to lay claims on our islands, and they realized the only way that they can claim our lands is if they mixed with the native population, the Tainos. This is why they're third down on the list for most important, the mestizos, the most valuable, because they have both proximity to whiteness and colonial power, and because they can say, oh well, my blood is tied to this land. This is also why you hear a lot of Dominicans just claim their Spanish and indigenous ancestry, which can be a form of anti-blackness if it's actually not true and they have other ancestry they're negating. The thing about the caste system is that it actually honors your admixture. And let's just keep it real. In the United States, within the black community, y'all have a problem with mixed and biracial people. And I'm personally convinced that being mixed or biracial is like a virus to the race concept, because we don't make sense to y'all, especially if we're racially ambiguous. The amount of invalidation I have seen is absolutely insane, where that would never happen within the Dominican Republic, because generally we're a mixed people with a mixed culture. Y'all will get on this app and stir the diaspora wars and police everybody else's identity within the African diaspora, the same way that the US government goes into other countries and likes to police their governments and tell them how they should be running it. Personally, I'd rather focus my efforts on dismantling the caste system and the colonial trauma that I was passed down by my ancestors and my community, my society, my country, so that the Dominican community can actually thrive moving forward by honoring and respecting all aspects of our admixture, not dismissing or burying our African side. I can't do that if I'm identifying with y'all's colonial trauma.
First off, foundational Black Americans, freedmen. We don't have colonial trauma because we were never colonized. So that doesn't apply to us at all. However, the construct of race, which she for some reason ignorantly said was an American thing. No, white supremacy is global. And it's a global white supremacy issue. See, she wants to get away from the fact that she doesn't identify as Black on paper, blaming things on social constructs. That's why that argument is there. So basically, I identify as white on paper, but when I want the benefits of being around you Negroes, I want to be accepted just the same as well. And you aren't letting me. And all of this rhetoric. And so now she just gets in the line. No, this was not formulated in America. Silver Tulip, welcome. Tasha Peters, greetings. Thank you so much for your congratulations. P Money, congrats on the 1K. Thank you so much. Aboriginal Woman said, this is my favorite part. Thank you so much. So yeah, this Lord, we got these folks out here that are really going to go out of their way to try to muck up the conversation, as we saw BET get out there, and they even had to delete their video. That's how bad the propaganda is being spotted now. Afro Elite said they're trying to have their cake and eat it too. Ain't that the truth, brother? I mean, and man, this is just really getting out of hand. And I don't know how hard this is for people to see. Well, one thing I will say is for all of the people that I have seen, just like let me go back and I'm gonna double back to Stacey Abrams. We have all of these people who are so used to using us as the stepping tools to get what they need, just like these Dominicans. And so you have these Hispanics who are linking up with these Democratic shills to try to get laws and legislation passed off of the backs of foundational Black Americans and the grassroots doing work for us in our behalf. That's why when we sing lineage, that's what had we just been pressing the issue, going gung-ho and made no designation of lineage, oh, everybody else would be, oh, yes, injustice, yes. But as soon as we say, oh, lineage, oh, no. See, you're being divisive. See, no, Black and brown and BIPOC and people of color, brother. No, this is just going to be a one group thing on this one. We still rock with everybody. But see, right now, yeah, we just going to have to slim things down a bit for our sake. Oh, man, come on, man. Oh, well, you know what? Let me go to the white. Let me go to the PC, man. Let me go to the Steelworkers Union. Stop you guys. Who has the lawyers? Let me go see if I can get a little bit of this money for myself, by the way. I mean, I've literally seen it happen. So, things we have to deal with when we have to deal with Tether. And I'm not sure what Stacey Abrams' background is. I'm assuming she probably is not foundational Black American, because she has I hate to say it, she has a Caribbean energy, a Caribbean disdain against foundational Black American energy that I'm familiar with. Maybe I'm wrong.
It is a manufactured sound designed to convince people that men have the right to take control of a woman's body away from her.
So for those of you who do not know about this particular conversation, Stacey Abrams is stating that ultrasounds are a construct of the matriarchy or patriarchy, I guess. Insane. To make you have a baby. Queen Ahmadiyya Shakur in the house. Congratulations on hitting 1,000 subscribers, beloved. Thank you so much. In Flournoy, welcome. Man, you know, this woman, Stacey Abrams, the one thing I don't understand about, like, for her whole campaign, she has to understand how the nation is looking at her. So it's not just about her running in the state of Georgia, but your constituents basically have public perception depending on what groups or organizations they're involved in, especially on this day and age of Twitter Spaces. Just food for thought. So, yeah, she's literally talking about it's not a heartbeat at 6 weeks. Well, I can honestly say that's not true. Having been in the predicament that she's referring to, that's actually how we found out our youngest was on his way to this world. Went to the doctor for something completely different, so we thought. Then the nurse came back here and it was a nurse. And so, well, sometimes, when you guys, when you're pregnant, these pains will happen here. So wait a minute, what? The hell did you just say? She's what? She's pregnant. You didn't know? No. Matter of fact, no, she ain't pregnant. That's how they took the sonogram and heard the little hearts. Now, Stacey Abrams is saying that is an element. And I guess, again, she got it wrong. That's just being how far away from childbirth she has ever been. But, okay, so what she meant to say was sonogram. Because that would be a sonogram, not a picture. So you're hearing that, when they strapped for all of my mothers in the chat, how they strap that little thing to your stomach and then start picking up the little electric pulse waves of the baby's heartbeat, which, because the human body is electric, that would be the way that sonogram machine works. So it is legitimately detecting heartbeats. Yes, it is an electric signal, but what the hell is a heartbeat, Stacy? I mean, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And you want this woman as a governor? All right. Okay. I mean, that's all I can really say. I Yeah, men, because men hate black women so much, it's black men that told the PC man to make sure you build a device that will make sure women have to have their children. Mm. 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 This is where we are with it, huh, family? All right. I mean, like, really, this is where we are with it. Like, word? You say something against that, you wrong. Something wrong with you. And in a matter of just reviewing something and reviewing those amongst us, like we say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And we have these people that love to put stuff in our mix that really does not belong around us at all. So, for instance, Ketanji Brown Jackson, the woman who refused to acknowledge what actually defined a woman while being one. Well, see, just like the propaganda then that how we weren't the black man, you ain't supporting because you just don't like this, you don't like. It's happening all over again. And Stacey Abrams is not going to be able to use that trope because she's already came out of her mouth saying this.
I'm not always going to only talk about what we can do for black people.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
But as we know from Kamala Harris, they will still try.
And I know some people got a problem with some of these women married to white men. Yeah, I'm going to go there this morning. Oh, my God. Well, look, I don't know their situation, but this is what I do know. Some of them, a lot of them are dark-skinned black women, and some Negroes got a problem seeing the beauty in dark-skinned black women. Don't you be mad because a white boy came along and saw what you threw away. I ain't saying that's everybody. I ain't saying that's everything. I'm not saying it's universal. But before you rag on them, understand the story. Some of these darker-skinned black women don't get no love. Could be at a place like Harvard, Princeton, and Yale, and the brothers dating all white women. Now that's their choice if they want to do that, but look at the demonization of darkness. Look at the chocolate charm that's being overlooked. Look at it, and we got everything in the book: vanilla vitality, caramel cuteness, chocolate charm, mocha magic. We got it all, bruh. And yet we overlook that, right? Because we think that the white man's water is wetter. And skin and flesh is sweeter and sexier. So don't be mad at black women who refusing to be by themselves if they wanted to be a partner, accepted the love and devotion of a white man who saw their value beyond their skin in a way that certain black men could, or saw the beauty and value in their skin, not transcending their darkness, inhabiting it in delicious fashion. But that's another.
Toya Ray said, meanwhile, his wife looks like she came over on the China Airwaves. That's something to, I guess, a conversation that some people can have, and some people probably would be best served not having. Can you be pro-black and not marry black? And I think that's a going question out in some circles right now. And that's an interesting question, isn't it? Also, y'all know Byron Allen is suing. See, he be using black folks for every doggone thing. Byron Allen is literally suing McDonald's. And so once again, for discrimination. So for the next 5 to 10, 15 minutes, Byron Allen is going to identify as, I'm black and, they just doing me wrong like everybody else. But just let's remember what he had to say about his griot.
I'm committed to that singular idea
of One America. One America is the reason Martin Luther King, he was murdered. He died trying to achieve One America. And Panama, the one thing I want everybody to remember, together we are unstoppable, we are invincible. We just have to really focus. And my number one priority in life is to close the greatest trade deficit in America. And that's the trade deficit between white corporate America and Black America. And when we close that trade deficit, the one thing I always say to white America, you always want to talk about crime. And I say to you, I don't want to talk about crime until we fix education and economic inclusion. And once we fix education and economic inclusion, your prisons will no longer be needed. Let's close that trade deficit. Let's close that education gap. Everything else will magically just simply take care of itself. That's it, man.
No, it really won't. It really will not take care of itself at all. Here's the thing, and just like with the Jane Elliott part, they're pushing an agenda. They're pushing if you go listen to the Roland Martin Jane Elliott piece, he's using her. Well, I guess they're using her to enter in a nationalist idealism, as in saying, hey, to be American, to be American, right? You're gonna have to look at procreating with people outside of your community. That's what she's pushing right now. And she's saying Black women will be on the front of it because Black women need it. They're the ones who know. And this is so there is a concerted effort. I was watching that earlier, and because Roland Martin had this woman on. I'm like, what was this about? Why is she? We're talking about Black issues, and here's Jane Elliott. Jane Elliott is really a person who should only really be used to talk to other white folk. Why is she talking in front of Black people about race? On Roland Martin and Black independent media, really? I can't tell. Because I don't know who raised you, but I don't know why you thought that would be cool. No. I mean, just think of this. Like, this is really, really what we are doing. And Jane Elliott is really she's on there pushing heavy. Black, it's one of them serious undertone messages to where you have to wonder, well, why is she there? Why is Roland Martin talking to her? And then as she's talking, you start understanding, oh, you're pushing swirling. So she's literally on Roland Martin talking about preserving the PC race by way of Black women. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? They are literally talking about our sisters, saying they're using it under the guise of diversity at that. Diversity. Silver Tulip says so sick. Somebody cool with it. Somebody super cool with it. I wouldn't advise that, but yeah. So somebody has complied. You know what I'm saying? So somebody has given into that spirit. Let's see. Is this downloaded? Let's see where we're going next. Imploring A said, the only group I've known to really understand this struggle is Uhuru. I hope you look into that organization. That's the organization that just recently had some issues. Like, yeah, I'm familiar with a lot of the different organizations, although I may not necessarily address them on this platform, on this meeting. But no, I'm aware of different groups. I just didn't address that situation. Number one, in this stage in the game, they have prior situations going on that predate us. So it's one of them things where y'all have to learn how and understand how when movements are taking place, other movements be like, oh yeah, here they are. Why don't we just dump this project on them? And you have to understand when to say no. So this is one of those times. Now, I understand they have, see, here's another thing. You can't come to anybody's defense if they have people around them that they probably shouldn't have. Because then that allows for other issues to manifest. And so if you get involved with that after those things have kind of blown up, you could probably do more damage than good. Getting involved into a situation that's already kind of a disaster, if that makes sense. Because, I get it. We all like to say, hey, man, let me step in and be the voice of reason. Yeah. I get it. Trust me. I completely get being the voice of reason. But sometimes you have to listen to your own inner voice of peace and say, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm going to stay out of that. I'm always leery when people come and ask me about something or somebody. Hey man, what do you think about this person? What do you think about that person? Do you think this person, this, that, and such and the other? No, I don't. Because I don't necessarily get down like that. But nonetheless, once again, this is a celebration. Tanya Zion said, blasphemy. I know that's right. And Flournoy said, to my understanding, those don't lead. Supposedly not. Yes, that's what some might say, but who really knows? So with that being said, we are going to move into the next song. And then I guess we will go ahead and get straight into the phones because we aren't going to be here too long tonight. Because this, again, is just a celebration broadcast of 1,000 subscribers. Once again, thank y'all so much for having been down with this broadcast this long. Been rocking, helping this channel grow. And we're going to do much, much more for you. So, I would like to hear from y'all. And we're going to go ahead and open these phone lines up in a minute here. So next is a song that hopefully YouTube tells me what claim BTS got because I own it, but we'll see. With that being said, family, what do I got to do?
Hey, lady. You know you see me looking.
I gotta get close.
Yeah. Trying to check you out, baby. So just look in your eye that you got something on your mind. Well, let me ease your pain and put your mind at ease. For the frustration in your eye, I know I'm aiming to please. So what do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, babe. Trying to get close. What do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, babe. I know you see me trying. What do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, babe. Tell me why. What do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, baby. I can see the hurt in the way he left your heart. The look in your eye, you're very, very scarred. So let me take away your rainy day and put all your pain on my shoulders, baby. What I gotta do, girl, trying to get close to you. I'm trying to get close to you. What I gotta do, girl, trying to get close to you. What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do, baby? Girl, trying to get close to you, babe. Tell me what I gotta do. What do I gotta do, girl, trying to get close to you, babe. Make you stay. Baby, I know I make you stay. Girl, trying to get close to you, babe. What do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, babe. Trying to get close. What do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, babe. Make you say,
tick faster. That'll be the hour, they knock the slick blaster. Dick dastardly, a monthly with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords. And they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
All right. You said the evolution of Beatzilla, Judah Queen. That's what's up. That's not a bad title at all. Let's see. Let's get this in here. All right. Okay. Get this screen cracking. Yes, indeed. Phantom Beats in the house. My mom is over here and she wants you to play it again. Oh, she want to play, what do I got to do again? If y'all want me to play that song again, I will play it one more time before we move on. Put a 1 in the chat. If I get multiple ones in the chat, I will run that one more time. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to play that one more time. Because if you do, I definitely will. You know, this is a family show. This is for the family. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all don't hear that tune that often. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to play that song again. All right. Well, right on. Thank you, family. It's always good to know that your music is appreciated. So with that being said, we're going to give it to you one more time. And this is from yours truly. What do I got to do?
Hey, lady. You know you see me looking. I gotta get close to you. Yeah. Trying to check you out, baby. Just let me tell you a few things about me to you. I can see by the way the sexy look in your eye that you got something on your mind. Well, let me ease your pain and put your mind at ease. For the frustration in your eye, I know I'm aiming to please. So what do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, babe. Trying to get close. What do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, babe. I know you see me trying. What do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, babe. Tell me why. What do I gotta do, girl? Trying to get close to you, baby. I can see the hurt in the way he left your heart. The look in your eye, you're very, very scarred. So let me take away your rainy day and put all your pain on my shoulders, baby. What I gotta do, girl, trying to get close to you. I'm trying to get close to you. What I gotta do, girl, trying to get close to you. What do I gotta do? What I gotta do, baby, trying to get close to you, babe. Tell me what I gotta do. What I gotta do, girl, trying to get close to you, babe. Make you stay. Baby, I know I make you stay.
All right, all right, all right. We are back. Yes, indeed. Salute to the chat. Thank you for everyone. You know, I'm going to be putting that out there for y'all consumption soon. I've been asked. As well as, you know, we do have the shirts. I have a shirt design, you know, that I have been mulling over and have designed it. So I think, you know, what I have, I think y'all will enjoy. So for those who have asked, it is not the Beatzilla shirt, but it is a Beatzillapdx official show shirt. So for those who are wondering, that will be coming. Well, I had a lot of ones in here. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. It's always good to know when people like your joints. You know, making good, positive, black love music. You know, it's something that's needed, something that is overdue. And let me see. There we go. Let me get that in here. So y'all see the number is in the chat. So really, I you know, just talking to the fam tonight. You know, y'all have been hanging with this brother, this platform for 2 years. And you know, it's talking in the black empowerment sector. Sometimes some things catch fire and can kind of catch momentum, and sometimes other things take longer to get there. But nonetheless, you get there. And that's the important part. One thing I can say, even being at 1,000, that says that when you growing organically, you know, I don't know if y'all understand, family, but these are not bot numbers that you are seeing people with. These are real flesh and blood and bones folks that tune into this type of positive content. Also, for the numbers that you are seeing on Twitter Spaces, and looking at how the spaces that me and brother Black Alpha do over there are really presenting a positive space for people to interact and grow. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead. We got one call coming on in. All right, hold on. Let me get this caller in here. All right, so caller, I got you in the studio. Let us know your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, hello?
Yes, indeed. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Oh, good. Hey, what up? What up, Beatzilla? How you doing?
Good, brother.
Doing good. Yeah, I just want to say that congratulations to you on a 1,000 subscribers. I've been following you for months and stuff like that, and you've been saying the good words for, I know, with numerous time, and especially to the new black media. It's kind of like a special thing to listen to or watch, because it's the best both worlds as possible. So it's a good Friday night special to see and all that. And I want to thank you for have your what you say your so many words I gotta say, but I even the practice how much I can say, but this is the first time I call anything on YouTube before.
Call from
Afro League.
Okay. I've sent the caller to voicemail. Goodbye.
Uh-oh. Are you still there, brother? Oh, do I still got you there, brother? I don't know if you dropped off or not. Are you still there? Uh-oh. Hello? I don't know what just happened, family. I'm not sure what happened, family. That was odd. Okay, so again, I'm not to the last caller. You didn't give me your name, brother. I didn't catch your name. But thank you very much, man, for your kind words, brother. I appreciate that. Let me see. Let me get this one, brother, in here. Okay, there we go. It was okay. It looks like I got a few people calling in right now. I was going ahead and give you a call back. I'm about to bring you in the studio right now, brother. All right. So we got my brother Afro Elite in the house. Go ahead, man. Let them know what time it is, my brother.
And this is the time for the new black media to rise up. We raining over here.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
New black media, we up. You reached 1,000, Torian reached 50,000, Professor Black Truth reached 100,000. So we up all across the board. I just want to say, congratulations on reaching 1,000 subscribers, because that's not a small feat at all. YouTube is the most difficult platform to gain an audience from.
Right.
So you can gain 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers on Twitter way easier, or Facebook, Instagram, much easier than YouTube is.
Facts.
YouTube is very strict with the rules, especially when you're a part of the new black media. You can't say certain words, use certain terms, speak on certain subjects. And if you do, you have to come with an agenda,
right.
Their agenda. So especially being for a black empowerment channel, to reach 1,000 subscribers is not a small feat.
Facts.
It might not seem like it's that big of a feat, but for the people who actually put in the work, we know for a fact that it is. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot of consistency and hard work. So I commend you for your consistent message and trying to push the needle forward for the sake of black empowerment. That's a very humble feat. And it's in a small moment at all. So we know it's not going to stop at 100, 1,000 is going to reach 2, 5, 10, 50. I mean, you're going to go up there. So I just want to call and say thank you and congratulations.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Hopefully I'm back. Yeah. Okay. You can't hear. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me now. Man, I don't know what the hell just happened. It just literally just cut me off. Buzzer Cam. Okay, that was Buzzer Cam. That was Cameron that called earlier right before my brother Afro Elite. So yes, thank you, brother Cameron, for calling in, man. I appreciate it. Said about to do the moonwalk after that. If I had on white socks, I might have to. Man, 2 years it took to get to 1,000. But what's funny? I've noticed it's like it takes forever to cast to get to 1,000, and then once they get to 1,000, their numbers just start booming. But I understand, how the algorithms and all of that stuff works. So, because I know, YouTube does not really subscribe or promote anybody that has under 1,000 subscribers. And I guess, well, actually, I'll put it this way: YouTube doesn't suggest non-monetized platforms. Because that's good business for YouTube. So that makes sense. But again, man, shout like the brother Afro said, shout out to Torian Rain Reloaded. Shout out to Professor Black Truth. I mean, these milestones are being toppled. Tariq hit over 200K. I think Jason Black is like 199 or something like that. So I mean, yeah, man, this is your echo chamber, and no, it is not. It's far from an echo chamber. This is literally empowerment coming at you full throttle from the people, not with a bunch of outsiders saying, hey, we represent this group. Nah, you are able to hear from multiple individuals from different regions, giving you the understanding of what's going on in that particular region, and then coming together like Voltron to attack it with one unified coded voice. And I mean, hey man, what can you ask for in empowerment? Before, we used to have one person. You want that one person to be the Messiah. They're supposed to be Jesus. They're supposed to be a walking magical octopus. The magical blessing octopus. You want every black person to be like the magical blessing octopus. Everywhere you go, you're going to be able to heal somebody. At the same time, you're going to be able to feed the sick or heal the sick. Then you're going to be able to feed the people who... Uh-oh. Can you hear me? I seen mute. Okay, there we go. I don't know why this chat is so backwards. Okay. Hopefully y'all can't hear me. But yeah, they want you to basically be unreal. One thing we have in the new black media is just that. Realness, real truth, real tap into your soul relatability. Why? Because we are not selling you a somebody else's words of blackness. Look, just okay, for prime example, look back at shows like Good Times. Long-lasting effect of culture in our community, but written by non-foundational black Americans. A star, a bohemian anchor baby. No diss to Esther Roll, but the truth is what it is. Both of her parents were bohemian immigrants. There's another person out here who's a bohemian offspring of an immigrant, Uncle Luke. So all these strategic black people placed in strategic places to represent a culture that they don't have any inner relatability to. When we talk to each other, that's the one thing that we have. Our inner relatability is off the charts. And right now, it's making it hard for the frauds to even get close. Because again, we have literally made being a descendant of a slave popular. It's the in thing. In Flournoy, wasn't Lionel from the Jeffersons a writer for Good Times? Yes. Michael Evans, which was the name of course, the young son, the militant midget. His name was Mike Evans. The writer Mike Evans, which y'all would know as the Lionel that most of y'all liked from the Jeffersons. That would be the lighter skinned brother, not the brother from some of y'all old enough to remember. Not the brother from Roots. We just gonna go ahead and put that on out there. For those of you who are old enough, not the brother from Roots. I'm sure some of y'all are like, huh? So yeah, in Florida, this is conversations for the grown folks in the chat. Yeah, Mike Evans was definitely Lionel. The Mary Jenny. He was the Lionel that started and then came back at the end when they was actually married and had a kid. Because they had the intermediate Lionel. Everybody was like, he ain't really testing well. Like, he's a good actor and all, but where's his other doing it? Yeah. And do you know that dude Norman Lear is still alive? Like, so you had writers that had their hands on our growth as a community, like in some kind of like sense, because this dude is behind what? The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, and Different Strokes. Like, this man had his hand in doggone it. Oh, and Facts of Life. So wherever there was a prominent black actor or actress, Norman Lear had his hands in the mix. So you never got a chance to get black content from black folks. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Man, come on now. We see how that is. Ooh, I just got a call from a 903 number, but it did not ring. You know what? Here, let me do this. 903. I'm giving you a call back, 903. I'm calling you right back. Area code 903. If you are in the chat, I just seen this. All right, so let me bring you on in the studio. Let me get you in here. Okay, area code 903. You can go ahead and speak. Let us know who you are and where you are calling from.
Hey, Beatzilla. This is lineage calling from Longview, Texas.
Hey, CNAJ, how you doing?
Congratulations.
Thank you so
I
much.
haven't been in the chat for a while because I've been on a real spiritual sabbatical. But anyway, I am really so proud of you. I am really, really proud of all of us because this is a feat within itself.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I had to take a little time off. Grief is a hard process, and
yes,
I didn't even know it's really. I just need to take some time off. But I knew my family had me, and I got y'all. But in the meantime, it's just good to just take a little spiritual break.
Absolutely.
And do a lot of praying for. We need to pray one for each other in this fight. We get ready to get deep in. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to let you go. And if you see sometimes my son gets in the chat, his name is Gerard Fight. He's young, 21-year-old rebel, fighting the cause. So with that being said, I love you guys. And I'll talk with you when I talk with you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, CNAJ. You and when you feel like it's time for you to reemerge, then you do so at your time.
I will do that.
All right. Have a blessed one, sister.
Okay, my son's gonna have to hang up his iPhone.
Okay, I got you. CNAJ in the house. Good. And and we have said that, and if y'all have ever heard our spaces, matter of fact, I believe you have heard me and Lioness Crown talking about that. And I've said it here many of times. And often I tell y'all, when I leave here Friday, I shut it all down on for Friday night. So that's, like I said, that's you're going into the wifey time. So yeah, I will, all the ringers go off. And so once I shut this down, I literally shut the end of the broadcast down and shut everything down. And then, our time begins. So I would advise anybody who is in that situation to probably consider doing the same. Because, this internet could burn you out. Making content can definitely burn you out. Even these Twitter spaces, just being in there, absorbing a lot of different energies and hearing the different conversations and all of that stuff can wear on a person. And who knows where you are at the moment. So, just know what space and time it is for you to fall back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And if, somebody doesn't see you in, like y'all don't see me heavy in the comment section during the weekends, trust me, I'm there. But, I'm like here. You know what I'm saying? You got to find balance. And not everybody in the new Black media content creator space is married. So for those, even still, if you're single, you still have to find your moment of rest and being able to stay centered in who you are. Because if you don't have that, then you're really not going to be able to create great content because you're outside of yourself. And this is what people come to see. They come to see who you are and the messages that you convey. So, to be able to have even 1,000 being able to tune in and listen in is a blessing. So I appreciate all of that. To watch how, like, we all have different subscribers and some of the same subscribers. Watching all of y'all interact within each other, that's a blessing within itself. Because it says that what we are doing is creating not just a space for ourselves. Let me say something. Y'all see when Tyler Perry did his little piece, right? Now, something he said, I wanted to make sure that I was able to show everybody that they could do it. Okay. But you didn't provide any type of network for them to be able to do it with you. See the difference? Now, here's the code. If you're not looking to be the leader, then you should be looking for everyone else to be with you. Those who are on the code with you. Right? But if you want everybody just to look at you and say, well, this is how I did it. Well, then it's not about the growth of the community. It's about the growth of you and you being able to gloat to your community. And this is one huge difference that you see out of this community of new Black media content creation. The one thing that you know for certain is these people care. These people are real. These people are honest. And they are breaking things down the way that mainstream media will never be able to relate to me. This is your time to seize the moment. Seize this opportunity of information for yourselves. Because we have a lot of people out here that really only look for themselves and for their own benefits, and we have watched that. That's why somebody would get up there comfortable enough to say, I wanted to do this to show y'all that it could be done. It'd be one thing to say that when you have a stage loaded of other people that you have made bosses, now you can brag. I was able to do this. But if you're the only person and no one ever goes any further than you, considering how when I met Tyler Perry, he worked for the other dude. That's back when what the hell is the name of that play? God is trying to tell you something. Back when Play from Kid and Play was in it, when he was trying to recover his money from Sherry Hadley, taking him to the cleaners. Jesus. For those of you who don't know, if you guys have watched the movie Coming to America, which I'm sure most of you have seen, Hakim's or Akim's love interest, Eddie Murphy's love interest in that movie, Sherry Headley, she ended up marrying Play from Kid and Play, if you didn't know. So they got married and, had a family for a hot second. And then things went awry, but them residuals from those the house party movies was still coming in. So she got her a cut, a nice one. And so he had to go work for this particular playwright who was putting on his assistant at the same time, none other than Mr. Tyler Perry. And how I was introduced to him is that this is going to be the next big dude. Like, yo, my man right here is the man. He been on the circuit and whatnot. And he was very well known. Tyler Perry literally took majority of all of that dude's actors. Like Lee Van was the dad in that movie, in that joint. That's what, 97? God is trying to tell you something. They did a play based off of that. And so Lee Van, the dad, the mother from whatever the show that is, because there was the Parkers, whatever the hell that is. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't watch them shows. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta forgive me. The House of Pain. House of Pain. So the uncle and his wife from House of Pain, both of them worked for this production company. This is long before anybody even knew who a Tamala Man was, because Tamala Man was still with well, actually, I guess we did kind of know who Tamala Man was, but she was no solo artist at the time because she was still with Kirk Franklin, her and her husband. Because, if for y'all who gospel buffs out there, y'all remember that song, He's Able? Y'all know that's Mr. Brown singing on that song. He's singing the lead on that song. That's going way back. Project Leroy, what's going on, my brother? Congrats on the 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, brother. J. Roy Feety, Black First family, much love. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. So you said you don't remember. You remember that one? He's able. Yeah. He. Oh man. Yeah. So anyway, going back to that was the first time that I actually my only meeting with Tyler Perry, and that was on that play here in Portland, Oregon, on a snowy night where everybody was blocked in. Another funny story about that same night, I found out that the female that I was talking to was engaged to someone else. Ladies, y'all never know who wants your man in the wings. So be careful when you're flaunting behind your current man's back, because you never know, it might be a snowy day when nobody else is really around and they got nothing but air and opportunity to go ahead and say your business. That was a rough night, wasn't it? The black delegation. What's going on, brother? Oh man, I got some stories for y'all. Like, pretty much I could give me a question. Give me a question. I could probably tell you, like, oh yeah, there was something I've experienced that fits that. Lord. But yeah, like I said, that was a interesting night. Sure enough. Oh man, the whole wedding, and it was announced in church and all of that, huh? Wow. I mean, family, you will never ever understand how fast word of mouth travels when you got something that somebody else want to deal with or talk to or just simply feel that you shouldn't have. Y'all better know how fast these phones ring. And that's back in the 90s now. So just understand what time it is now in 2022. So I'll be seeing these videos. I'll have to wonder if some of these things ain't skits, because I know some of these people ain't that stupid. I'm catching you cheating. Is this real? Oh, y'all at the hotel? Like, okay. This is starting to get a little much. I don't believe all of this. I'm sorry. I don't believe everybody is this messy cheating to be on TikTok getting caught. Nope. No. I know a hustle when I see one. Hold on. What y'all doing here? Because remember, family, I started asking questions about the whole what was it with the McDonald's or Burger King or whatever the hell that was, that man brought his kid, and she over there, I'm gonna throw it away. You ain't buying food for all of my kids. You ain't just gonna buy food for yours. I believe all of these are skits. Here's another thing that's kind of janky about all of that. I have a sneaking suspicion that these people are non-FBA. So not only are these things skits, but it's literally a play on a diss of foundational Black Americans while trying to find a way to turn a buck off of clout. I could be wrong. Possibly. I'm just thinking. The female throwing the ashes into the water was a skit too. Judah Queen, thank you. See, I'm just a saying. Judah Queen said, I bet you can write a few books. Yes, indeed. You know, it's funny because I've been in situations where people are like, oh, hey, can you just ask? Just ask the question. I got like my partner tell anybody, like, hey, hang around this cat long enough, you'll see the impossible possible. So much so that it'll become normal. So it's like, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, and here's another 1,000K subscriber celebration story. Me and my wife were on vacation in Las Vegas. Family. Now, I would expect one of y'all, if y'all ran into me in public, maybe this would occur. I'm not really expecting this out of you. So for those of you who have been to Las Vegas, they do a lot of panhandling and a lot of selling. Specifically selling for timeshares. And if you're staying in a hotel on the Strip, there's usually going to be people that's working in the hotel still trying to get you to get in one of these timeshares. You'll go to the Strip, they're on the street. But if you're working in the hotel, one of the questions they ask you, have you got your free promotion yet? Hey, have you got your comps yet? Hey, have you got your free comps yet? I did not come to Las Vegas to be sitting 2.5 to 3 hours in a seminar about timeshares. to get my free promotion. No, thanks. Nonetheless, you'll have these people in your hotel, and that's what I'm saying. This is like that. The way they push stuff on us is almost like a technique of Las Vegas. They say, oh, Aboriginal woman said, then you're sitting in those presentations. Y'all seen those shows too. They trick you. Well, this is what it is. Hey man, have you got your free comps? Family, y'all got to understand, when somebody is coming at you with that type of conversation, they are selling you a bill of goods. And it's a business. It's a hustle. Just like how they keep doing us. You know what I'm saying? What's it saying? So when we have all of these skits by all of these outsiders, I'm looking at all of these different things that's going on. Is like, it's kind of propaganda. Not only is it propaganda, it's seeming like a con. So, you're going over out of your way to promote Hispanic Heritage Hip Hop Month. And so much so that you put this thing out that we got at, BET had to take it down. And then Woman King. And now Stacey Abrams' horrible campaign, which is trash. Look at this. Stacey Abrams is getting way more love than Raphael Warnock. And Raphael Warnock has the closer race. Just something to pay attention to. Because being a governor of Georgia gives a lot of action to the Democrats for gentrification coming to a city near you. So yeah, you all better know how they package these things. And like I said, it just reminds me of Las Vegas, how they're selling it like, hey, you can get some free drinks over here. Hey, have you got your free comps? You can get $250 in chips, and just come over here, and hey, buddy, and you got these things. They be flipping these things like, hey, fam. This is how they selling stuff to black folks now. Like, hey, so go see this movie, Black People, Power and Strength. Go see this movie. Because sometimes we have to remind ourselves that we have to fight. Go see this movie. And the perseverance and the true nature of the warrior spirit. Go see this movie. Ain't said nothing. But just telling you to go see a movie because it's black folks in it. Hey, have you got your free comp yet? And all of this is literally a tie-in. See, nothing is like Jason Black always says, is nothing happens in a vacuum. So one thing is happening while the other thing is happening while the other thing is happening. Wednesday, I told y'all. Dora Milaje. Now you have Woman King, which they were originally looking for Lupita. Coming back, Black Panther 2. Right on time for this year's election. Also setting up the off year of campaigning for the presidential election. However, the black woman line that they were prepared to run with hit a snag. Those most dangerous tethers that I talk about. That if y'all have who went and listened to who caught this broadcast? The roast of another angry tether. Who caught this, brother? This broadcast from yesterday morning. Another roast, or a roast of another angry tether, Mr. Rectum Tangle. RG Titan said it backfired on him. So this dude tried to come on in with his, but I'm from Sierra Leone, and I've been I've been trying to get through all of this nonsense. And so I'm clear. You just have a problem because this is a story about people who have had our ancestors enslaved. Whoops. First off, brother and sisters who need to hear this, right on time, Black women stand up. This is not a gender story. It's a Black story. If you wanted to tell it, you could have told it without them. Not to mention, you enlist Miss Get Your Booties to the Pole to direct this madness. And then I guess what is she originally like? What is she from? She directed a movie before, so they give her some credit for something. But she's the Get Your Booty to the Poles woman. Get your booty to the poles, get your booty to the poles, get your booty to the poles. That's how in touch with your community you are. That tells you that these people spend more time with these other folks than they do their own folks. They ain't with their family like that. It's like they probably like Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins woman when she ew, oh God, this is just so ghetto. Oh, so country. Oh, we're in the backwoods. Ew. You know. And then these people come over here like, but I'm so in touch with the Black community because the Black community is really concerned about immigration rights and tearing down ICE and abolishing ICE. See, our community is very, very much concerned about that. And our community is also concerned about pushing Roe v. Wade and making sure that we fund the police. Wait a minute. We fund the family. Y'all better start listening to some of these people that come around y'all. I mean, over here, they know like that. They have given up on the woman across the board idea here. It's just that some of these brain dead Negroes will not accept that. Because I mean, our governor race and tells you that. But you still have to. Man, they see us. Man, they see us. Yeah, for target practice. What the hell is wrong with these people? They see us. Man, see, what about Obama, man? You tearing down Obama? I mean, man, don't you think that's doing more harm than somebody hopped up on my Twitter today talking about Stacey Abrams. I'm spreading hate. Well, have you posted anything about Mississippi or Flint water? Well, my last broadcast, I just spoke on that. On Mississippi, giving that brother his props. And also letting it be known that the government hasn't said a damn thing other than the president saying he wasn't gonna go check it out. But yeah, you spreading hate. See, now, all you FBAs and this and that, no. As a descendant of a slave and slaves of this country and landmass that you call the United States of America, I don't need a Tariq Nasheed to tell me the debt that I'm owed. I don't need him to tell me my family lineage. Here's the thing that I guess anybody, if he's the one who is strongly promoted being strictly about lineage, but when it comes down to reparations, that's all it was going to ever be anyway. No, here's where everybody is wrong. Black people were never that stupid. Stop thinking Tariq Nasheed make made everyone just magically smart by a wave of his hand by saying, keep your damn hand out our pocket. This is out of hand. So, man, he a cult leader and this and that. No. And as these different platforms continue to grow, you will have more and more of these fork-tongued, slick, nickel-can immigrants coming over here in our faces trying to push another agenda. For everybody around the diaspora that rocks with our agenda, Black first to you. Understand, for all of you diasporians who believe you are entitled to something that you have not earned from our community or our lineage, oh, no. You're a tether. So we look at you different. Also, you look at us different. So we're returning the same energy. And when that energy gets returned, y'all tend to start copping please, but nonetheless, we don't care. Oh, Yellow Eye Cat said, I knew I smelled a rap when I saw this movie come out. RG Titan said, 3 white Academy women trying to run that whitewash narrative. Ferocious producers have masterful roast. You know, and again, like the brother RG Titan just said too, that's what they were doing. And so that brother really literally tried to come in and say, well, man, so let me just make sure I'm getting this right, man. Because this all of this nonsense that y'all talking. So let me just get this right? So just because, these women are writing this and then they actually had our ancestors enslaved, you forgot about the fact that they slaughtered 4,000 of the people that would be most likely related to you, which would be opposite of the women on the screen. Since the last ship that came to America with slaves, black ones coming to America, came from your homie right here. And somebody tell you, man, we all black though, man. 1804, and sometimes you just have to go ahead and take that firm line. Everybody ain't gonna make it, and that's okay. That is quite all right, because sometimes you just got to rock with who's rocking with you. And if it's a small, faithful number, then that is how you will continue to build. Can you dig it? Mr. Black Realms. Yes, indeed. These folks is like, man, y'all just tripping, man. Come on now. Why is you just hating on the movie? What you need to go do is go spend some money on the movie and then go tell me how. So after you spend money and spend your bread on it and put more money in their pocket, then let me know how you felt about the movie. And then we can have a dialogue, brother, about what you actually witnessed. Because see, right now, what you are doing, brother, is trying to judge this propaganda hit piece versus your own mentality and uneducated, unresearched understanding. All I gotta say.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
And sometimes you just have to leave things right there. Is that at that point you gotta realize, like, oh, hey, excuse me, sir, you have something right here. Oh, I think that was just sorry, that was just biscuit crumbs. Good grief. Okay, here's again. This, I guess he hasn't heard this message.
We put it in the frame of reference. Everyone, when they talk about racism and white supremacy, should always start by saying that the focus, the objective should be replace white supremacy. with justice. Those are the 5 basic words.
Not make a movie, tell a story. Not tell people about hope. How you doing in the hope section? Get that hope. Gotta get that hope on you. So, you know. And again, and for the strong presence of the men represented in the Woman King.
What did you do? Locked yourself in a cupboard.
In the meantime, though, I would have to assume maybe those women who wrote that were thinking about this and was like, oh yeah, we gotta detour this and get them back to praising us because, you know, I mean, we can't just find ourselves doing this again. I mean, oh man, what is this? The Byzantine era? I mean, no. That's so funny how fitting they just actually resurfaced some Byzantine marble too. Just earlier this week, I guess, or last week, it was a discovery. It's like, oh, you guys talking about Byzantine now, huh? Y'all gonna make them white now too? Oh my Lord. And just to think of how many people are over here trying to hijack different elements of our culture right now. You are out of your minds. Not even close. I mean, architecture. I mean, the list goes on, man. Come on. But, like, you know, the dude, he was from Sierra Leone, and was definitely trying to come in a deceptive manner. Oh, that's what. Oh, and try to come in a deceptive manner, just like Stacey Abrams. Because remember when I told y'all last week about Stacey Abrams' unfinished implosions? The ad that she had with the Latinos that I played for you earlier, that was also under that. Sorry about that. Check this out, family. Now, would they be okay pinning something like this? How about give some white men a shot at pinning a screenplay like this? How about that man queen? Y'all want that man queen? Oh man. Now see, said the Trans Queen, starring Hope and T.S. Giselle. Judah Queen. Starring Hope and T.S. Giselle. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh Lord. Woo. Oh man. Would y'all go see that? Are you feeling just as empowered? Because let's remember, when y'all brought old Hope Giselle up there with Umar and brother Dwan B, y'all was over here trying to fool that brother, and then got that person over there thinking they did something. Oh yeah, you was looking at all this chocolate manliness. I mean, all this chocolate face, and it was giving you skin. Like I said, it was given Jermaine Stewart. It was given Sylvester. It was given You Make Me Feel My Heart and Real. Oh, they're talking about you was actually fooling somebody. Are you kidding? No, the hell you wasn't. Hey, man. Bro, I mean, whatever you go by. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Like, no. You're not fooling anyone. See, people be thinking they fooling somebody because somebody ain't saying nothing. Like, oh, that's a dude. That's a dude right there. Yeah, that's one of them things right there. I mean, if that's how you get down, that's how you get down. But I mean, let's keep it a buck. You know, y'all be like, he said, leave Jermaine Stewart alone. Well, you know, he didn't have to take his clothes off. So he was promoting a positive get down. He just has some cherry wine, whatever the hell that is. And, you know, just have a good time. Now, you know, for those who know what package deleted that brother, obviously at some point they took their clothes off. They might have had a good time. They even might have had some cherry wine. But yeah. Package. Lord. Oh man. So we've been chopping it up tonight. This has been a celebration night. You know what I'm saying? You said Silver Tulip said early too. Early like the butler from Trading Places. Matter of fact, yeah, they died in the same year. Sure did. Now you knew Sylvester had that thing, but you didn't know that the white dude also had it. It's like, show now. See, they be doing things like that when black, they throwing out, well, that lets you know, like, well, what we all know about Luther had complications from his diabetes and kidney situation. So, you know, that's what the situation was with Luther. He did. That's just how we gonna leave it for the family, you know. Foundational Black American boy. you know, there's certain things. Well, you know. No, you can't talk about it. Y'all already know. Man. Oh, speaking of, have y'all seen Randy Jackson from American Idol? Have y'all seen Randy Jackson from American Idol lately? Yo, he looking so damn bad that like I did not I should have got the video, but I'm like, yo, it was so shocking that you said what's good with him? Randy Jackson, he looks like he shouldn't even be walking. He looked like he should be in a wheelchair. Like he is, you said, Silver Tulip said last time I saw him, he was looking sick. He has some health issues. Family, if you so, I guess send some prayers his way, because man, he had the whole stomach thing done. Lap band. No, this ain't no lap band surgery. Yeah, this ain't the lap band surgery. Cancer? Maybe. I just don't really know too many people that have ever had that to be that mobile. However, there is another disease that I'm aware of that absolutely would have you still being mobile like that while being so frail. And it does not start with the letter C. So, who knows? I don't know what's going on there. Because, like, again, when you're going through chemo and all of that, like, you don't have enough energy to still be doing any other things with Hollywood. That ain't how that works. That's just simply not how that works, family. I'm just going to keep it a buck. And diabetes, I thought. Yeah, Luther had complications with diabetes and his kidney issues. Yes. So in Flournoy, that is a plausible explanation. In the meantime, y'all going to go see The The Woman King, starring T.S. Silverback.
Tariq. I'm every man's dream, every woman's dream, and every man's fantasy. Tariq.
I don't know how y'all can stomach that loon. I mean, like, I just don't get it. All that fake ass catty crap. Come on, man.
I'm just like, every man wants me.
Ugh. It's like nails going down a doggone chalkboard. It's like, do what you do, but you are just annoying as hell. And I'm sure, like, there's different strokes for different folks. Ooh, what did I say? Again, y'all going to go see this.
I'm every man's fantasy and every woman's dream. Every woman wants to look like me.
I don't know how y'all do it. I just don't. I don't know what y'all. I don't know how y'all do it. Oh, stop. And shit, I'm gonna have nightmares.
You know your man wants me. I'm every man's fantasy. I used to play DB back in my high school days. Man, how much did they offer you on that OT job before you got hurt? Before that knee got blew out? What was they going to, like, what were you going for? What's your agent telling you to go on rate for OT's work? No, she ain't even no OT. She an OG. She an offensive guard. She right next to the center. Oh, my knee. My knee is out. Oh, I guess I gotta conform to my other gig. I used to be an offensive tackle back in my former life. Oh. You said the breathing. I'm telling you, I don't even know how y'all could do it. I don't. I just do not see it. Like anytime, okay. Like if I'm in a Tariq space, he let her up. Okay, I know she ain't finna get too much time. But if I see y'all, this person is sitting on the stage in your space, partner, I ain't coming. Oh, damn. Did I say that again? Again. Like, this ain't popping, pimp. Nah, man. I just don't know how much entertainment you want from this. Like, no, dude. No. I'm sorry. There's just not much entertainment I could find in that. Nah, sir. Because, truth be told, like, where, huh? Nah. No, I mean, again, not shading anybody's movement, because that may be very well cool company for some. It's just not cool company for others. You know what I mean? So, again, understanding what we are up against out here in these streets, when we are trying to get our empowerment, we have a lot of people out here that are just simply against our empowerment. Unfortunately, some of them even look like us. And just because she got black skin, then, that works, but you using that as a puppet. Now look how it started. See how it ended. See how it started. And so early was this 1969, 1970, 2022. Woohoo! Boy, the agenda did not play itself out in front of your face now, did it? Let's imagine, because just like the Hope Giselle said, because they be acting like every other day somebody is waking up with emasculating the black man on their mind. While you look like this. Okay. All right. The confusion in a Hope Giselle situation is so far beyond explainable. It's beyond me. But, it is what it is. And nonetheless, you let this lead. Racist, feminist,
You got a good old idiot, by the way. That idiot right there is none other than the auntie of none other than Gabby Sidibe. Yes, shout out to the great black film Precious that made sure that black men and women were seen in a great light, because they found the most tragic, downtrodden story ever and made sure that they told it. Although this is pretty much the storyline of rural America, trailer park America, just another day, I guess. But this was cool because you could exploit the bad nature of one person and one group in this particular story. And of course, there's not really a happy ending for her because she also was sick with that thing. So again, there's nothing really good that came about that now, is it? Woohoo! Should get an Oscar. Disaster all the way around. Man, winning. We're all on the screen. Here we are, fast forward again, glorifying slave traders. And just because they're black, we have lost sight that they were slave traders. And just because they're black, we are losing sight that they were the last slave ship coming to America, bringing black folks here prior to the ones that actually made it to the slave ship. They slaughtered 4,000 plus of that slave contingency's family members. That slain of 4,000. Those are the people to whom you could probably find a relationship with. Not the people who freaking slaughtered them. Turn around and come to us, the new black media, and tell us that we haven't done enough research. Lord. Well, I mean, I've been trying to sit up here and listen to all this nonsense. So let me just get this straight. Now, so I don't misinterpret what you're saying. You're saying that this movie is written by white women and they're perpetuating the story of these Dahomey people who have had our people enslaved. Am I correct? Well, see, that's just a short-sighted view, brother. Then come to find out, oh, you're from Sierra Leone. Oh, so you don't have any tie to the soil here. So the blood and the bodies and all of that torment of slavery and all those hundreds of years, you don't come with any tie or experience of it in your blood. Now that makes a lot of sense. So we actually just kind of let the spirit speak for itself. Ain't that something? Ain't nobody got to tell you what you are. The spirit spoke for itself. You could say, and out of that man's own mouth, he don't feel no connection with us at all. And he showed us so. So, if you guys have missed that, y'all can go back and check that tether roast of Mr. Rectum Tangle, because he did try it. At least he didn't go around, beat around the bush about what his lineage actually was. I'll give him that. He actually did get into divulging the truth. But even still, he was, and he did a whole space the following morning praising this movie. Not only that, though, this dude was playing the soundtrack. He's playing the soundtrack of the movie. Now, y'all remember, because I went and saw, me and my wife and my youngest son, we went and seen Black Panther
in 3D. And I never forget. I was like, dang, they thumping in here. Like they got the African trap joint cracking off up in Black Panther. Y'all remember like when they coming into the city of Wakanda and the beat is riding? It's like, okay, yeah, man, yeah. This warrior king or woman king thing, yeah, nothing like that. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's almost like we was Shaka Zulu meets the Lion King. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, come on, dude. Or like the beginning the beginning of Coming to America, and they turn around and be like, see, that influenced hip hop. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, no shade. That's how y'all get down, but there ain't no 1 or 2 on that, homie. And you know, like I said, how we got down. And even Tariq was pointing out something I seen earlier today talking about ham bone. Y'all know about ham bone. Ham bone, have you heard? Like, so when you didn't have the drums, you still had what? Because anybody that grew up in the church know good and doggone well when the music stops, you still got what? Your feet and your claps. And I've seen church foundations shattered or cracked, fractured from them stomps and claps. So think about that. You know, everything that we've done musically or talent-wise, these people have tried to come and disrupt. Don't y'all be communicating. Oh, we're going to ban this drum. Oh, y'all got them drum. Y'all talking to each other with the drum. Oh, we're going to get rid of that. Now we start going to that. Okay. Then what you start doing? Start talking Tutnese. I mean, man. And right now, we could talk in plain English and they going to know what the hell we talking about because we're not talking to them. I do it all the time. Like, hey, I don't understand what that meant. Yeah, because it wasn't meant for you. Oh, man, so you only speak to black folks? No, but when I'm speaking to black people, I'm only speaking to black people. You're used to having your people who say, hey, man, I know you didn't understand what I just said to my brothers over here, but here, let me enlighten you, dude, so you know, and then you can also be part. Yeah, I don't do that. That's what we need to start getting back to, family. We need to start getting back to pulling somebody aside and say, hey, fam, you don't do that. Like this woman who I saw Phil talking about earlier who doesn't use soap when she bathes. Sisters, y'all got to pull her to the side. Yeah, sis, we're not doing it. And, you know, and I know that sounds nice to lie to yourself and say, well, I don't use no soap and I ain't used soap in 2 years, but I'm good down there and everything. No, ma'am, you're not. No, you are not okay down there. If you believe that, then I would say, if you are perceiving you have not used soap in 2 years and you're okay down there, then I would have to say your problem isn't with understanding what's going on down there. You need to go see a sinus doctor. Because this right here and this over here on that side, those are broken. And you have a dysfunction going on up here somewhere. Which, you know, ears, nose, and throat somehow also affects the brain, which makes it very much sensible that a person in that condition would say they not use soap since 2020, and you are smelling decently down there. So, you know, yeah, I'm just putting that one out there, you know. I'm just saying. So with that being said, see, ladies, and this is a segue, because, you know, don't listen to nobody like that. Because, see, women that will get on a TikTok and make a video saying that, listen to people like this.
It's okay to take the cape off.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that. I mean, because there are people who know how to really go get it.
Mama, you ain't gonna keep this shit together with Gator gone. Come here, you little black bitch. Your ass belongs to me. I tell you what you can and can't do with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't say I was leaving. Shut up! Now all you hoes sit down. I want to talk to you. Anybody thinking about leaving here is gonna find my left foot square up their ass. Do you understand it? Why? Shut up, you junkie whore! I'm talking to you. And those two bitches that left, they better learn to sell pussy in Iceland, because if I ever see them again, I'm gonna cut their fucking throats.
Again, always be prepared, because sometimes the truth shows up.
Well, I wish I don't be in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Oh, 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 oh. Making love to the break of dawn. Me and you to the baby's born. Till my baby's born. Yo, say, come on. Till my baby's born. Till my baby's born.
Till my baby's born. I guess he said, you know what?
I don't give a fuck. Even if you think I should, bitch. Bigger, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, because he was just singing his little heart out like, I got this, I got this. Let it go. Let it go. Oh man. So we have came to the last song of the evening. And again, thank y'all for celebrating with me this evening on my 1,000 subscribers, with now 1,000 plus subscribers. And you know, just enjoy yourselves this weekend. It's been a pleasure. For all of y'all who have been down with me from the beginning and start of this channel, I have to say thank you. For those of you who are just now getting here to this channel and just now checking out this content, I would suggest that you go back, catch up, get refreshed on some of the older videos. You know, you'll see what we're talking about by most of the titles. But I think I started the weekly wrap up last May of last year. May of last year. That would be the one to probably check out and get started. That's where I talk about Teva. And that's actually how I started labeling Friday broadcast the weekly wrap up, because I was literally masking what I was actually talking about. So I had to let folks know who some of the key players were out here in politics and pharma and technology. You dig? Old skunk dumplings. Damn. Man. So with that being said, we're going to play this last tune and get ready to go ahead and call it a night. And thank y'all, man. I appreciate everybody who has been fooling with this channel. Also been rocking with the music. And rocking with New Black Media, rocking with the grassroots, and rocking with and down for empowerment, reparations, justice, and dismantling this system of white supremacy. You know? So with that being said, love games, y'all.
It's something about you that seems so very, very rare.
All right, all right, all right. Yes, indeed. Y'all know how we do around here. If you are one of the new 1,000 plus subscribers, then this will be brand new for you. But if you have been down from day one, then there is nothing new to you. Babylon is fallen. Babylon is fallen. Let it fall and let us rise. Yes, indeed. This is how we do every Friday. Wednesday, we have the midweek report. But if you want to go ahead and hit that notification bell, you will be notified every single time a video is uploaded, a premiere is coming, or this channel goes live. So, you know, real grown folks music. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know how we do. We are from the R&B era, the soul singer era. I've been called a sultry soul singer before. What y'all think? You know? But yes, once again, thank you so much for making this channel hit 1,000 plus. And let's keep growing, family, because we are moving in this movement of empowerment, movement for reparations, this movement for justice, and this movement just to be from under the oppression and consistent hellfire of the system of white supremacy. So with that being said, y'all can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Beatzillapdx, Patreon Beatzillapdx, and on Melanated People, Michael Beatzilla Whitmore. Of course, you can email me at ourrealtruth@gmail.com. That's ourrealtruth@gmail.com. And of course, if you feel so inclined to put some money in the bucket, you can definitely do so by way of donation. Thank you to everybody who has already contributed. Matter of fact, let me shout out somebody right now. So Tanya Zion, once again, shout out to you. Shout out to Tanya Zion. Shout out, of course, again, Harrell. And also my sister Tweety Montgomery from earlier this week. And then, of course, Codified Trucking. Codified Trucking. Salute. Much appreciative of all donations. So all of y'all who have donated, peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on you and up on you who actually will donate after them. And you could do so at CashApp $Beatzillapdx. That is CashApp $Beatzillapdx. Of course, also we have PayPal. That is Zilla Muzak. That is ZILLAMUZAK at PayPal. Yes, indeed. In Florida. So y'all telling each other. I see all y'all good nights. I look down like, what am I seeing? So I see all y'all telling each other good night in the chat. See, that's what's up. That's letting you know that this is a comfortable page. You can come over here, get your good information, and you know we always have a nice family atmosphere in the chat with the family here on the Beatzillapdx official show. So with that being said, family, for those who are also new, the ending will be like, you know, y'all are getting a crash course on how things start and end over here. So this will be an ending that you will become used to. You know what I'm saying? Chris MC, I see you. Welcome. So let's see. So we look out for me and Black Alpha Space either Monday or Tuesday. We still haven't set that up yet, but be on the lookout because shout out to all of y'all who have been supporting that. Those Twitter spaces have been getting a lot of great feedback It's always great to hear the people give their feedback and how they receive what we're doing, and the positive, the positive stuff that ends up coming from what you can say. You never know who's watching. You never know who's paying attention. So always be intentional in what you say and what you do. If you really believe in your stance in this world, you believe in your purpose in this world, make sure you move in it tactfully, efficiently, and purposefully. I can't stress that enough, because you never know who is watching. So always keep it real, keep it true. And if you have to, run a tether off the block. So with that being said, y'all, certified truth spaces are the absolute best. Thank you, Judah Queen. So much so. And again, with that truth, we keep the stone of truth right here. And we keep it at the ready. Because, we don't have to do all of this fantastical nothing, but we keep our three smooth stones at the ready. But like we say, you might only really need one. With that being said, y'all have a blessed weekend. Thank you so much again for the 1,000 subscribers. Let's keep growing. Let's keep growing. Let's keep growing. Black first and shalom, y'all. Have a blessed one.
When you know who Satan is, yes, sir, you don't have to kill him. No. The stone of truth. Yes. See, that's what you throw. Yes, right. Allah says, had we wished to take a pastime from before, surely we would have done it. Nay, we cast truth at falsehood till we knock out its brains. Every one of you that knows the truth, stand up and tell it from the mountaintop. Black people can't take it no more. So wherever you are on the job, in the factory, I don't care where you are. If you know the truth, stand up on the truth and tell Satan, who the hell are you to try and pick my friends? Farrakhan is God's man, and you are from the enemy of God. So to hell with you. Stand up on it like a man.